We'll start first with Drew Hill.
Dillon, you'd mentioned before that you guys had not forgotten about the play-in. So I'm curious, what is the feeling like knowing that you're going to be going back at least to that scenario this year?
It was good. We worked hard for it. But, like we said last year, we want to, get over the hump. So the job's not done. We want to seed ourselves well and play hard every single game. But it's good to know that we clinch.
Terry Davis.
Hey, what's up, Dillon? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm all right.
Hey, man, this is do or die time, man. What is it going to take for you guys to move up, keep playing consistent to move up in the standings for the playing game?
I would say, play with intensity, bring the energy, and, when things start going wrong, you hit adversity, find a way to have composure from each and one of our, players from the bench to the guys who are playing. Just having that composure, having that, knowledge of the game, increase our communication when the game comes down to the line, and, don't take no games for granted.
Isaac Simpson, sorry.
Hey, DB, how big is it to have a guy like Jaren back in the lineup?
It's amazing. He spreads the floor. He gives another dimension to our team that a lot of teams don't have. And, he's just reckless banding out there. Grabs boards. He's being contagious with the blocking shots. Tonight we had like 19 block shots. So, he just brings a different energy. And that's from the beginning of training camp when he wasn't in the lineup or wasn't playing till now. So, we still need that every single night. And when the games, we get more games under his belt, you're going to see, that real Jaren Jackson.
Evan Barnes.
Dillon, do these games and does this kind of scenario of trying to get to the play-in tournament again after last year, does it kind of remind you of, your tournament runs with Oregon, just kind of, the pressure, the stakes, and just trying to, not let the moment get too overwhelming a little bit?
Yeah, you could say that. It's a whole different animal. You you haven't played Sacramento in a while, and they're supposedly out the race, and you can be lackadaisical and playing those guys, but when you're in the NBA, like I said a couple interviews ago, like guys are playing for jobs, guys are wanting to stay in rotation, wanting to stay on teams to get paid. It's livelihood, and guys are going to lay it all on the line. Every game we got to approach it professionally and with a lot of energy and attention to detail as well. So,
Kelsey Wright Johnson.
Jill, can you walk me through where your mind goes using today's game as possible, motivation rather than looking ahead at the next 4 days where you have 3 games where you could potentially just be tired?
Tired is not an option. Just trying to get my mind right, trying to, focus just on the details of the game, my spots, the offensive player that I'm about to play, just trying to get my mind off being tired. Trying to get into that, that little zone that a lot of basketball players get into. And you're just out there not hearing things, you don't feel a lot. You just are just locked into the zone. And I know we got a lot of guys who can get into that. And, I try to get into that every game because I know, I play 35 minutes. My body's going to hurt. Got like 65 games under my belt. So just trying to, take care of myself and trying to not feel as much as, a normal person would feel after 35 minutes playing with guys that are 230 pounds and 6'7".
Sean Coleman.
Dillon, the three-point shooting in April was certainly something during the first half of April that was there. over the last half, it's been different guys stepping up, but Ja certainly has, even in games where the offense has not been performing that well. But tonight, the big third quarter comeback fueled by his 2 straight threes. Just how confident are y'all in him, seeing him expand his game at the most important time of the season?
He's been working on his shot. Ever since y'all said he was struggling with his shot, he's been working on his shot, and he's just getting confident in taking those shots. He's our best player. We want him to take those shots, especially because guys like to go under on him. And he shoots them with confidence, and you can see, especially in Memphis, when he starts knocking him down, he's talking with his dad, and they're getting hype with each other and stuff, and that just brings out more energy out of him. But he's been working on his shot, and like he said, he's a top 5 point guard in this league, and he can do it all, from hitting that 3 to getting downhill and making a floater, and then he makes us all better as well. So, he's been working on it for sure.
Final question, Adam Tyke.
Hey, Dylan, when it comes to getting back in the play-in game, especially because last year's game with Portland went down to the wire, do you kind of use getting back there and doing better as motivation in situations like tonight when the team has to execute in crunch time?
Yeah. We're in every single game. Doesn't matter what team we play. We're always in tight games. It's a good learning experience for us, and we find different ways to win. And I guess we wouldn't like it no other way. Just to learn those, being in close games, and because every other game is going to be close. The playing game is going to be close. So we just got to be accustomed to it, keep our composure, and like today, figure out a way to win.
Thanks, Dylan. Dylan will be our final player for the evening. We will see everybody tomorrow. Thank you.